We are days out from the suffocation of the big fish, Errol Spence, the one they called the truth. And I want to talk about a little bit of the reactions. Some people are actually eating their crow. Some people are still hiding. And I just feel like the of course, the better fighter won. And the energy is way different. The energy is way different. If Errol Spence would have won, a lot of Errol Spence's fans will still be out here trolling, being disrespectful to a pound for pound great fighter in Bud Crawford. And all of these years, I've been promoting Bud Crawford. All of these years, I've been saying he's number one pound for pound. All of these years, I believed he was a better fighter than Errol Spence. And I'm not the only one. There's others that felt Terence Crawford was a better fighter and he was number one pound for pound. And for years, we had to take um, a lot of the shots, walk through the fire, and to stand our ground on what we believe in. And I believe that Terence Crawford supporters are the strongest on here, because you know you seen what Crawford had to deal with. So a lot of us that supported him had to carry a lot of that load as well. Um, the same feelings we had about fake media, that's the same feelings Terence Crawford got about fake media. That's why he exposed Ellie Sucksacks right after the fight in the press conference, because there's little marks like him, and Ellie's not the only one, but he's just one of the primary ones. He is the best at D riding. He is the best at man flirting. He is the best at being a man fan. Fruitcake. And a lot of y'all, you know, um, aspire to be just like Ellie. And I done a video on that some months ago. And now that y'all have taken the Ellie, blueprint, you know, y'all are exposed as some of the most ridiculous media in boxing. And y'all have had y'all run. Y'all had y'all's time to push the fake shit, to push the narratives that Errol Spence was better than Crawford, or Tank is pound for pound number one, or all the fake shit that y'all been doing all of this time, led by Ellie. I feel like Ellie's setback is y'all leader of pushing narratives, chasing down fighters, lying to them, saying that you're the greatest fighter in the world. Can I get an interview? What a nice car. A lot of y'all gonna still probably do this because you're looking for the next fighter that is going to entertain you, give you attention, so that you can elevate, get the viewership, and build up your channel. The Crawford supporters don't care about that. You know what I mean? I've been on this platform for some years, and I never cared about having interviews with these fucking fighters, and trying to get chase fighters down and get their attention, or be in competition with who can get the most super chats, or be in competition with how many people is watching my live stream as opposed to your live stream. Clowns on this motherfucker. And y'all know, y'all can just go around and see these type of people that care about that. When they go live and all they want to talk about, well, look how many people's on my live though. Look at my subscribers. Knowing a lot of them niggas is buying the shit. They buying views, they buying subscribers, and a lot of y'all use these fake positions to to um to influence the masses, so that people come to see your channel like, oh, he got a lot of subs. Oh, he got a lot of views. Oh. And then the day of truth gets revealed, like this past weekend, and everybody that built up their whole foundation on Errol Spence, that is a crumbling foundation, man. It was a lot of lies pushed. People said Crawford didn't fight nobody. That was a fucking lie. They say he didn't have a good resume or whatever, and they said that he's too small, he's not strong enough. That was a lie. It's just been a onslaught of lies over the years. And it's people like myself that is patient, you know. We know how to wait a little while and watch things play out. Because when you grounded in truth, you know the truth is going to rise to the surface and reveal everything, you know. And the truth got revealed that Errol Spence is just not that good. He's a decent fighter, man. Let me tell you about he's a good fighter, he's just not elite. So I'm not here to say that Errol Spence is not a good fighter. He's just not elite. And a lot of y'all realize that now. A lot of y'all have to apologize to y'all audience, to y'all's fan bases for all the content y'all did, just trying to destroy the character of Bud Crawford. And all he did was destroy the fucking face of Errol Spence and left him out to dry, man. Left him out, took him out of the water, left him out on a hot sand, and it's blaze season, man. Season him up, fish fry, you know. And this period, this is gonna pass, and we will be on to the next because fighters get blazed um every week. You know what I'm saying? Every weekend there's a fighter getting blazed. So it's just Errol Spence's time, you know, to get this heat. But it's also Terence Crawford's time to sit on the throne by himself. Not nobody next to him. There's nobody in the stratosphere of Bud Crawford, man. Period. Period. Okay. Um, and he's the people's champ. Before I go, I want to talk about how Bud Crawford has the pedigree of being a people's champ. Regardless of the haters, still, regardless of people saying, "Oh, he's not the right from the right geographical location, he's not the right color." Hey, man, I'm not talking about those superficial factors. There's a lot of superficial people in this world, and that's the main problem that we still got going on. But I focus on the spirit of the fighter, you know, uh, the thought process of this champion, Bud Crawford. He tried to be peaceful, but Errol Spence's side was too arrogant and too immature to just calm that shit the fuck down. So y'all had to get humble. Crawford had to do that to y'all guys so that you guys can learn some lessons, in humility. But he tried to calm y'all down, tell y'all, man, chill all that out. He tried to talk to Errol Spence's fan base and letting them know that, like, yeah, man, every time two black people get together, for an event, let's not fall into the stereotype that we can't get along, or that we always fighting or somebody always getting hurt or killed. But Spence fans didn't give a fuck about that. They still wanted to make threats. They still wanted to get clout. They still want to stand up and get attention because that's what a lot of Errol Spence fans is about. A lot of Errol Spence supporters and the Errol Spence media channel, that's all y'all motherfuckers been about. Just trying to get attention, promoting the big fish so that it's just all about y'all's clout. Okay. And the clout has come to an end for that. Okay. And I told y'all, keep that same energy. Keep buying the t-shirts. Keep promoting Errol Spence. Keep saying he's scrap season, man down. All of that. Keep that same energy. You know what I mean? Because, like I said before, like when Ryan Garcia got blazed, as popular as he was, y'all see how they swerved him. Y'all see how they acting like he don't exist. Don't do the same shit to Errol Spence because y'all had all of this energy about he's the best this, he the best that, he the big stepper, he the big fish. He Moby Dick. Keep that same energy. You know what I mean? Because y'all knew the moment of truth was going to be revealed. And the truth is, Spence is just nowhere near Crawford's level. So that's something that y'all got to hold today. That's an L that you guys must hold on to today. Okay? And if there's a rematch, y'all already know what's going to happen in that. You know what's going to happen in that. But Bud Crawford comes from nothing, right? Comes from the ghetto, had a hard upbringing. When he got to the sport of boxing, few people gave him an opportunity or gave him a chance to make it to where he's at today. And it's thanks to the haters. It's thanks to the little champ shit media that Bud Crawford is on the level that he's at. It's because of Smelly Setback and his nation of media clowns that Crawford is at the level that he's at. Because y'all hated on him and y'all gave him all the fuel to fire to rise to the level that he's at. And guess what? He's not even content with that shit. He want to take the head off of Jermell Charlo and become 3-time undisputed. And Jermell knew what was up. That's why he ran up there to fight Canelo, because he know that that's not as bad. Losing to a bigger guy ain't as bad as losing to a little guy like a Tim Tszyu or Bud Crawford. You know what I mean? That heat is closing in on all the fake shit throughout this sport. You know, and I'm just glad to be one of the individuals that have been here throughout this time period to see the shift. Okay, I have seen y'all have all of this time to discredit a living legend in our era, a living legend. Okay, and this living legend shut all y'all the fuck up, most of y'all. Okay, and now a lot of y'all don't have no choice but to give this man credit. No choice. Because if not, we're going to remind your ass of this living legend. We're going to put up these images of Errol Spence and how he got obliterated in 9 rounds. Obliterated. So, humbly, I say to you individuals, respect greatness. Learn from this. And I just hope that a lot of y'all will have a new approach to this sport. Stop clinging on to one dude and trying to build up your clout and your ego off the success of one person. Don't do it. Okay? Matter of fact, let me pull this one out.
Don't do it.
Just don't do it, man. Be a fan of the sport, not a fan of one man. Okay? Y'all put a lot of y'all's confidence and hope in one man, Errol Spence, and it was a huge letdown. Okay? A huge beatdown is what it was. And a lot of y'all's ego got beat on as well. A lot of y'all's emotions got stepped on as well. So, like I said before, if you about this true media work and you really about this boxing work, you will have a new approach going forward. That's really all I got, man. I want to give congratulations once more to the #1 pound for pound and an all-time great, the living legend, Terence Bud Crawford. 2-time